Ding, ding. There it is. January 9th, episode number 6 already. Episode number 6.
It goes quick. I mean, I was thinking we were like on 5,
No, they're stacking up, man.
Yep.
So here we are, January 9th. It is a Friday night. Cold Friday night, too, so I can't really think of a better place than drinking a hot toddy or something listening to this. So, welcome back. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. Pour yourself a drink and get ready to talk some shit.
We're gonna drink a little shit, talk a little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
Coming at you on a Friday night in Raleigh, Detroit.
We're gonna drink a little bit, talk a little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
I am KC with brother Jeff, and Sugar White Mike.
Okay, hey, I got something to say. So
All right.
People from the South saying what a cold Friday it is. I don't even want to hear that. We froze hold on. It was 3 degrees here yesterday, and then there's people that say, I hate summertime, it's too hot. Yeah, fucking remember this weather.
I heard that, Mike. I heard that.
I mean, it was cold last night.
It was
3
cold
degrees.
everywhere. It was cold everywhere. I heard Texas was like in the teens. We were in the teens in North Carolina. It was like 12 degrees this morning, but we got it up to 46 and sunny in the afternoon.
Yeah. I think you forgot about that, how that Michigan whipping wind feels.
We got it up to about 5 or 6.
I don't think it hit that yesterday.
Yeah, wind chill like negative 10, 20. Kids didn't even have school yesterday. It was like 20-something below with the wind chill yesterday.
But all the people in Michigan and up here, we appreciate it.
Preach on, brother Jeff.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the king is in tonight.
The king is in the house.
That's right.
I might be able to pull this up. Let me see. Speaking of the king, dang, let me try one quick thing. I think I have an old picture from when you were the king.
Oh, that'll be sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to try. I'm trying. This is a new feature.
All new.
Here we go.
Podcast 2.0.
Oh, yeah. Look how skinny I was, shit.
Oh. Hey, who's that black guy? Who's the black guy?
This was probably the day after you won Prom King. Looking fresh. Anyway, so there's that. And guess who else is in the house as always?
That's Sugar White. Sugar White.
Uh-oh. Where'd Sugar White go?
I don't know. He's paused, but I mean, Kev, his music's off the hook. I don't know what he's got going on, but
you back, Mike? Were you paused or something? He's trying to come back. He's trying to come back. Not everybody can see what's going on.
I'm back.
He's back on a different window. Let me eject the old Sugar White.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had some guy that said run an update and locked me out. But hey, technical difficulties.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my technical difficulties world.
Yep, I'm back.
Well,
did you try to update it, Mike?
Oh, I updated it, baby. It's updated.
How's everybody like this tech talk?
Shit.
Yeah. Real exciting stuff.
The question that everybody wants to know is who's drinking what?
Jeff?
Yeah, well, I got a new recipe this week.
Oh, has the count ended?
No. Just less ice.
Oh. Yeah,
I figured last time I was sipping, Mike was saying, I think you took a sip of nothing, Jeff. I tried to take a sip of nothing, so I figured I better put less ice in it. Jack Daniels for me.
Last week you said the same thing. It was less ice. So by next week, it's going to be just no ice.
I'll be drinking it neat by next week.
Is that what it's called? Neat?
Yeah, neat. But I almost put it in a Jim Beam glass.
Oh. Can you
I tried to tell you it was Beam, baby.
Could you
pull
even
that off?
Do that?
You can pull that off.
That's not that cool.
That ain't cool.
You can't put Jack in the Jim cup. That doesn't seem right.
No.
They both deserve their proper respect.
They do.
Yeah.
And that Beam, that's bourbon,
Yeah. What are you drinking, Sugar White?
I went to see an old friend today, Johnny Walker Black.
Oh, he's in full effect. We got
in the snifter, huh, Shiz? In the snifter.
It is in a snifter, a real expensive snifter at that, so I better not break it.
I like that, Mike. You're back, and I'm going to make sure, I'm going to keep my eye on you, make sure you're sipping it all night.
I almost busted. Oh, believe me, I got what I'm going to finish tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
He said what he's finishing tonight.
This could be a crazy podcast. You know who I forgot to introduce? Listen, by the way.
Oh, left him hanging.
Just rocking the Magic Hat number 9s tonight. Felt like having a brew. So,
He had 6 of them. He's down to the 5th day. He's got one more day of Magic Hat left.
That's right. You'll see one more time. Look at Guy Marley today.
I was thinking he looks sharp as hell, Kev, with his hair all hanging down like that, too. It looks like a scarf almost.
I felt like today he should look dapper. After last week was a mess. Showing his...
Kev, he's got pretty luxurious hair. I mean, it's pretty nice. Have you been brushing it for him?
No, this is nice dreads. You probably can't see it very well. This is full-on dreadlocks, man. Yeah.
It looks like a scarf, and it's fitting.
He's feeling it today. He's staying warm. It's cold as hell, ain't it?
Oh, cold as hell, dude.
Yeah. I saw Mylan, our friend Mylan works for AT&T, installs cable. He said on Facebook today, he said he didn't realize it was so cold till he got to the top of the pole, came down and had to wipe a frozen tear off of his face. He said it was so cold.
Yeah, by the time you spit and it hits the ground, it's like ting, ting, ting.
That sucks.
Here's the not working outside. Well, not much. We had to do a little brooming today.
Yeah, so you guys have to broom cars at the dealership when it snows.
1,500 vehicles of no snow. I mean, you could walk to the back lot. It looks like it didn't even snow back there.
Yeah, that's not fun to do.
With that said, there was a girl in fishnets and a skirt today that trying to bust it out. She was brand new, and I feel bad, but let me tell you.
Not fishnets, though, Mike. Those weren't fishnets.
Whatever they were, it was not leggings.
Nylon.
Okay, whatever you want to call it. It looked like fishnets.
So she was outside in a skirt, shoveling.
She was a new employee trying to, be one of the team, but it was like, okay, I mean, we're in full battle armor. We look like, I hate to say it, but terrorists with our ski masks and everything on, and poor people. There was a young lady with tennis shoes on walking through snow. I mean,
it's snow jihad, Kev. It's snow jihad out there. But I'll give it to the young girl. I mean, she finished half of them cars, and then we were like, look, you need to just go in. Yeah. Like, you are not dressed for this. But she toughed it out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing, but she had this little pea coat on, this little wool pea coat.
That ain't gonna cut it.
No, it covered up her butt, had a little skirt and some nylons on. I go, you're going to freeze them little legs off. You better get back in there.
I don't miss the cold one bit. I must say, it gets cold here every now and again. Today was chilly, but forget it. Not interested. You can keep the cold. You can keep the snow.
Yeah.
I think about you guys when I see it, but
I thought I wanted some snow for Christmas, but then when it starts snowing and get cold, I changed my mind. I'd rather have palm trees.
Yeah, because you know what? It sucks going outside. If you smoke cigarettes, you freeze, man. I remember smoking. And smokers don't care. They go outside, freeze.
You got to get them in, huh? Mike, me and you were out there. It was probably wind whipping like 30 below, Kev. I mean, we got the hatch open on
the heat on in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like people forget how to drive. I'm telling you, it's amazing. You got the guy in the rear-wheel drive Mustang zipping past people, and then the guy in the four-wheel drive truck driving 20 on the freeway. I mean, it just blows my mind. People have no idea how to drive.
Yeah. You get it. Dude, last year we had an ice storm here. I ended up in a ditch.
Mike, he already forgot how to drive. He only been gone 4 years. He's in a ditch.
He's in a ditch.
That storm whipped up. I've never even experienced something that whipped up that quick. I picked up Michael from school. 10 minutes later, I was in a ditch. And there was nothing flying when I picked him up. And my car, I wasn't even driving it. I was stopped on the road, and it just slid sideways off the road. That was terrible.
Nothing you can do, and that sucks.
How many times have we heard that, Jeff? I don't know what happened.
I told
selling cars. We've heard all the stories.
Michael was in the back seat, 8 years old, talking about, we're going in the ditch. We're going in the ditch. Have you ever been in the ditch? I go, yeah, I've been in the ditch before. I ain't ever been in the ditch, man.
Not really.
That was terrible.
Don't worry about it. The ditch is cool, man. I've been in the ditch 3-4 times.
Yeah. We were talking about smoking outside. Mm-hmm. So a friend of ours I was talking to today on the phone, he quit smoking Sunday. He sent me a text. He said, now, pardon my language here, people, but I don't give a shit. He said he would take a dick in his mouth to have a Marlboro.
Now, did he quit cold turkey? Or he's patching it up or something?
Cold turkey.
Yeah, that's the only way to me.
No, how about when me and you quit, Mike?
The patch.
We Mike and I,
the patches.
Bad. We started off, we would do the 30 milligram or the 16, whatever the highest milligram was.
21.
We started on the 21s. You're right, 714s and 21s. We got so hooked on patches, Mike and I were swapping them. And we would wait until midday. We would leave them off. We wouldn't put one on in the morning. And we'd get really jonesing for a cigarette. Come noon, you slap on a 21, and you get a good hour-long buzz out of that thing, man.
Mike's on the patch. Yeah, you're on the patch right now, Mike. He's back on the patch right now.
On each arm.
We got bad with it. We would, and then I needed to chew the nicotine gum to get off the patches.
Then he had to smoke cigarettes to get off the nicotine gum.
Yep. No, regular gum got me off the nicotine gum.
Now Stroh, he dipped. That's how he quit smoking. He started dipping for a little bit,
Yeah, dipping's not my thing.
No, me either, but I think it's an easier habit to break because it's kind of nasty a little.
Well, let me tell you this. I'm around people all day long, and halitosis is common. Have you ever sat in the car, a hot car with someone, and their breath is just crawling down or crawling up your nose? Yeah. It's terrible. People need to be more conscious of their breath, honestly.
Mike, and those people, they for some reason want to get fucking close to you. Don't they?
They do.
Yep.
And it's horrid. It's burning my fucking nose.
It's my worst thing. My number one
me
thing.
Too. Me too.
I don't want to ever smell somebody's bad breath.
I think it's second for me. I'm BO. When somebody's got bad hygiene just in general, that's disgusting to me. You can back off of the breath. But when you get in the vicinity of a hot garbage smelling motherfucker, I mean that's horrible.
Yeah.
I could stand the BO over bad breath, for sure.
I don't know what it's a girl.
Onion BO I can deal with, but that piss, I haven't showered in weeks BO, you can't overcome that. And it gets in their car. It gets in their car.
Oh, my
Kevin, I had a customer that people would call poopy pants. Was not good.
No, that is not good. Well, I ain't playing that game. I'll tell you what, my 10-year-old's starting to get onion pits, though. I've been making him throw on deodorant in the morning, man.
Oh, yeah, tater too.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I was thinking like that at 10. Maybe.
No.
But back in the day, your oldest brother, who would work out, would give us that sweet move, the pit, and he had some onion shit going and would hold us down, especially me, into his pit.
After a workout.
Come on, Mike. Hold you down like, boom.
He would give it to your dog, Roxy.
So speaking of being younger and kids, Jeff told me, I was talking to Jeff the other day about video games, and he said, I don't want to throw you under the bus here, Jeff, but they bought the neighbor. How old is the little guy you bought Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh!
Mike, listen.
Wait, how old is he?
He's 8, but
I'm offended by that game.
Let me say this. I gotta clear the here.
Clear the
We sent a message to his mom. His dad is a gamer. I am not a gamer. I don't know what's on that game. But we sent a message to his mom like, hey, this is the game he says he wants. Is it cool? She said, cool.
Okay.
Then you started telling me, Kev, about when you started telling me about what goes on in that game. I called Kate right after that. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Here's what goes on in this game.
Yeah, strip clubs. I went the extra mile for you. I'm gonna play a clip of what's in that game. This is within the first. I just started playing this game. It's an amazing game, for the record.
For the record, me too, and it is amazing.
The opening scene is probably 10 minutes. Would you say, Mike?
Yes,
it's a bank robbery. Bank robbery.
It's a bit stereotypical.
That's all right. This is how many times they say "fuck" in that scene. Ready? Here we go. It's
opening scene.
Let's go! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Fuck! Man! Fucking casket! Fuck the fucking fuck! Man! Fuck them! Fuck these! Shut the fuck up! Fuck with that bitch! Fuck! Fuck you! Fuck you! The fucking blast! Fucks the chopper!
I hope they turn the sound down. I hope they turn the sound down for him.
No.
Fucking gonna bleed. Fucking die. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Up the fucking poor fucking game. Fucking here. Fuck. It is fucking fucked.
There you go. Fucking fucked. 34 times just in the opening 10 minutes of the game.
That's crazy, dude.
Jeff, but for the record, you did, you don't know about games, and you did confirm, so it's not your fault. It's off you. You were the good neighbor that got him the game. I mean,
yeah. I did my due diligence.
You did your due diligence. You did.
If that's what you want to let your kid watch or play, I mean, maybe, for all I know, his dad might have wanted the game, and he would have maybe turned it on and be like, nah, you can't play that. He might never even have played it.
I feel like every parent knows their own kid the best, so if they feel like he can play it, he can play it.
That's what, Mike, Kev calls me the one day. He's like, Jeff, I just want to let you know, I've been seeing your kid's handle on Ghosts.
His Xbox.
Ghosts.
If right? I'm online playing Xbox, I see that his son is signed in and playing Call of Duty.
Yes.
So, as a concerned uncle, not concerned, but
yeah. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. They might be sneaking it. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. I told him, I said his boy was over. I said he's a good kid. I go, he don't do nothing wrong. He called me up, asked me could he play it since his boy was over. I said, yeah, you can play it, I guess. Blah 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 for a little bit. But they just play the battle mode or whatever it is.
Team deathmatch.
He's like, well, I'm telling you this. Don't let them play the campaign.
No.
So I don't let them play no campaign.
Call of Duty's way better than Grand Theft Auto.
Well, I'll tell you this. I played it with Jackson on Wednesday.
You mean when you say way better, you mean for kids to play? It's
for kids to play.
Yeah. You ain't got to make any sexual decisions in it, that's for sure.
Yeah, and in that game, I like to make lots of sexual decisions.
I would probably make all the wrong ones. Mike.
If you have sex with a hooker in a car, if you pick up a hooker in a car and you go park in an alley and you stop, like they have sex and your health fills up.
The poison out. You got the poison out. Now you're good.
Yeah, there's a lot in that game. I've been playing the shit out of some video games because all the new TV shows came out, so now Tina's time is taken up by like the Bachelor. Yeah, she's got some shows going on. I got away from watching those.
You got to sneak in there when you can,
Yeah.
Seize the opportunity.
Seize the opportunity. Because I ain't trying to watch The Bachelor. Like Monday nights now I know is on lockdown. I can game up any Monday if anybody's out there.
She's still on The Bachelor, shiz?
Just started back up. It's on like season number 30 or something. It's crazy.
It's like UFC.
I used to watch it with her, and I mean, you watch a show enough, you get into it. But
oh, come on!
After a while, I had enough of it.
The last one I remember was that fight.
Don't hate on me, Mike.
The last one I remember.
You know what? Forget The Bachelor. If you got, I mean, that is not a good show. I mean, what about that fake one where that guy and that girl had to get together and convince that girl's family that they were getting married?
Oh yeah.
You ever see that one? I don't remember what that was called, but I enjoyed that. I can't watch The Bachelor. I don't like Dancing with the Stars. You probably watched American Idol last night.
No. I've been done with American Idol for a long time, like since Ruben Studdard time.
Yeah, because they got rid of Simon. But the one reality show that I did like and they did away with real quick was Temptation Island.
Oh, I like Temptation Island.
Yeah, that redhead was sexy too.
Yeah.
Gay.
No, that's where they would put people.
No, it wasn't gay, Mike.
They'd
Come on, man.
couples, put them into tents with other people.
Yeah.
So what? Who cares about what people do? Women are crazy. I watched Real World with Puck. Remember Puck and Tech? That's the last reality show I think I've watched.
That was the beginning of reality shows. The Real World set it off. They were trailblazers.
Yeah.
I used to love that show, man.
And then the Mugs in New Jersey. What was that one called?
Oh, that was
Jersey Shore. Honestly, never watched that one either. Not once.
Me either.
I didn't watch
MTV is not allowed in my house.
I didn't watch it too much, but that Mug was, I mean, everybody was on that.
Yeah, MTV got janky after a while. I didn't watch Jersey Shore. I can't even say I ever watched one episode of it.
Okay, be honest. You ever watch the pregnant teenager, whatever that show is?
Oh yeah.
When that was 16 and pregnant.
Oh my God! You know what the name of it is?
The first season I watched.
There was one girl from Algonac, Mike. I can't believe you didn't watch it.
No.
Yeah. She's just. I hate that I even know this. I saw it on a cover at the grocery store. But she's having another baby. They're getting married.
It's a damn shame. You probably bought it. You bought it?
Same dude's with her, though.
Well, hey.
I didn't buy it. It was on the cover. I know the story. I watched the season.
What was that show where they confront the drug addicts? I got hooked on that. I couldn't stop watching. What the fuck was it called?
Intervention.
Oh, Intervention. I could not stop watching that. I had a problem. I'd be late night off watching Intervention like 3 in a row.
Oh,
I couldn't get enough of it.
They'd bring him in. They had... I mean,
all different kinds of problems.
And to not know that the intervention is coming. They're just walking into an office, and then everybody's there like, it's an intervention.
And the camera.
We love you.
Yeah. Oh.
But you know what? I mean, sometimes some people need an intervention.
Not a televised one.
No, not a televised one. I mean, that don't do them no good, but whatever. Maybe they get a little bit of cheddar out of it, you know?
Yeah, probably. Well, free treatment, I think, is the deal. I don't know. I guess about 2 years ago I kind of stopped watching it, but there was a time when I would watch anything about drug addicts. Like like heroin addicts and stuff. I'm enthralled by that.
My number one, I'm talking about, I can watch it all day long, is Lockup, dog. I can't wrap my head around how these mugs think for nothing, but I am so, just so, like you said, so enthralled with what goes through their brain.
You're locked in on Lockup. I'd lock in on that. If I had to watch one show for like 3 days straight, I could watch Lockup.
Oh, I'll watch it tonight, guaranteed. When we're done with this, Lockup's going on until I fall asleep. I might have a dream about throwing some pee and some poop on some cop. Just
They were talking about terrorists doing that at Guantanamo Bay, that they would they'd get poop under their fingernails and scratch the guards. It's called a poop scratch or something, a shit scratch, and it would get all infected and mess them up. Yeah,
well, like when they call it on Lockup, when they piss and shit in this bucket, and then they call it gassing. Then they gas. I mean, the CO comes by and they just like throw some shit and piss on them, dog.
They've been working it out for a while too, saving it.
Sometimes they might crush some glass up in it. This one crazy dude, he was like, I crushed glass up in it. So that way when they try to wipe it off, Kev, slices into them, next thing you know, boom, they're septic.
Yeah.
They got shit in their blood.
Oh.
Well, enough of that frickin' talk.
What makes you
never want to go to prison.
Think of that? What makes you think of that?
I don't know.
I mean,
that's a damn shame. That's what that is.
Yeah.
They make this, this jailhouse liquor they call Pruno, right? And they just put some oranges and whatever, and they put some sugar and shit. And then next thing you know, they work some yeast out, and they just put that shit in the corner. Next thing you know, they got some jailhouse liquor. They call that shit Pruno, and be getting buzzed up.
They got all the shit locked down in prison. You know who ain't going to prison because they shot him dead was those terrorists in Paris today.
Yeah.
They got him. I don't want to even talk about it for too long because it's such a bummer, but they got
that was heat style, man. They were on the streets with big, assault rifles, and the only thing that they slipped up on was leaving that getaway car. They wouldn't even have found out who they were.
Yeah,
that was crazy shit, dude. That was crazy shit. I read about that, and to be honest, but that was not good. What was
crazy is I read that they released this cartoon basically about the ISIS leader or whatever, and then it was within minutes that they ran up in there.
No. Here's
yeah.
Well, Jeff, you have the wrong.
No.
I mean, but here's the thing so it was at a newspaper building.
Yeah.
The newspaper
that was putting a lot of things out against jokes against Islam.
They put out. I'm telling you, I just read today that they put out this cartoon. It's a satirical whatever magazine, right?
Yep.
What's the name?
No. It's a I don't know the name of the paper. We should know this.
It's like Hedabo or something like that.
No, it's not.
That was the guy's name. That was the guy's name.
Someone's name.
So here's what I know about it. So they're a newspaper, and their cartoonist named, I think it was Charlie Hebdo, was
no, because they walked up to the building and they were like, "Where's the Hedabo office?"
Bullshit. There was a lady outside picked her daughter up from daycare.
I just read it today.
Okay.
I'm tempted to switch to another dang
lady
screen.
was with her daughter. The lady was with her daughter in front of the building. They went up and put the gun to the daughter's head and said, "Open the fucking door." And she typed her code in, and they got in and called out names.
That's how they got in the office. That's how they got in the office where they were having an editor's meeting and shot a bunch of people.
By calling out their names and finding out who they were, they shot them all.
No, you're wrong.
No way.
Right now.
Wait, don't hang on.
I'm wrong. Bring up what happened. What about Jeff's
I'm gonna read it.
Barbie and Frozen, Kevin? Let's hear about Mr. Host.
You want to get an update? I
want an update.
Reliable source.
Hang on. Time out. We're getting too crazy. Last week, Jeff said,
unbelievably,
we're gonna go back to Paris because I think. Should we finish Paris first? Can we finish?
No, we can come back to Paris.
All right, we're going to come back to Paris. Last week, Jeff said that Frozen, the franchise, I guess,
has been out for a year.
Has outgrossed in money the whole life cycle of the Barbie doll. Just in the year.
Wait, just let me put this in there. Which, when I initially heard, I go, I don't know about that. However, that's
who's the source? Who's your source?
All right. That came. I prefaced it with, "This is not a good source."
True.
Who's the source?
Katie's friend, Angie.
Who told you? Who told you?
Well, it got to me from Katie.
Is she there?
Your wife?
No, she's asleep.
Did she tell you what you told us, or did you?
Yes. But I was like, no, I ain't buying that. She's like, Angie said, blah blah blah. So,
yeah.
All right.
So she's just repeating what she heard.
What she heard. It's all hearsay.
All hearsay.
Innuendo.
Gut feelings. So it turns out that Frozen outgrossed it just for the year.
For Christmas.
For Christmas.
Just for Christmas.
Yeah, well, hey, what are you going to do? I'm a little off, so I'm a little off.
No, it's half the news, half the time. The 12 Mile Podcast.
That's how we do.
We got half the story last week, half the story this week.
Yep. Right. Now I'm about to fuck Mike up in a minute.
Wait a minute.
On this Paris thing.
Let me
go ahead, do your thing, because I'm looking for it.
All right, here's what I think happened in Paris. All right. There was a newspaper that had published cartoons for years about like the Prophet Muhammad, Islam, just making fun of the religion and the terrorists and all that. It had been put out for years. In 2011, actually, the newspaper building was firebombed. So this was nothing new But
Charlie Hebdo is the name of the...
Right, the guy that drew the cartoons. So these terrorists, the cartoons still kept going after the firebombs. Their mission was to go in there, kill that cartoonist, the editor, and the major players in who put out the cartoon, or put out the paper, and anybody that got in their way, they shot down and basically shot dead. A couple people they let scoot by. But they got away, and then they tracked them down today.
Yeah. Because of the getaway car.
Because of the getaway car. And there was also a third person today that took hostages in a Jewish market.
Kosher market, yep.
And he called a TV station and said, I'm working with the brothers.
I want to be a martyr.
And if they don't get away, I'm killing these hostages. But here's the fucked up thing. Here's how he fucked up. He was on the phone with them, never hung up the phone properly. So the police and the radio station or the TV station always had an ear on what was going on in there. When he went to do his afternoon prayers, they stormed in and killed him. How crazy is that?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. See, I'm bringing legit news to the podcast tonight.
So we think
legit.
Next week.
No, that's legit. I just read it, Mike. I'm telling you, they had published something about the ISIS leader. Within minutes, they stormed in there. I'm telling you that's the truth, and I'm about to find it.
All right.
It's a magazine, though, man.
They probably did. They probably did. It probably was.
And if not, you can get an update next week on how I was wrong, but I ain't wrong this time.
You're going to be in Disney next week.
Well, you're going to be eating crow.
Look, Jeff's mad. Can we go on to something different?
Daily. We can, but I'm going to find this before we get out of here.
All right. Well, while we're on kind of a bummed out topic, I do feel the need to say bummer about Stuart Scott from ESPN.
Yeah, bummer. Here's the Stuart Scott.
Here's the Stuart Scott. Let's cheers to Stuart Scott.
And his crazy eye. I'm sorry, but we got to cheers to his crazy eye.
You know how that happened? You know how that happened, Mike?
No, but he started wearing glasses right after it happened.
Yeah, he was at like a training camp for Baltimore or the Jets. He was at an NFL training camp, and a ball hit him in the eye. Messed his cornea up, and it started drooping from then. Because he hasn't always worn glasses.
No, it just all of a sudden it happened. I didn't know that. Wow, that's actually fairly interesting.
That's on-the-job injuries for sports.
I want to just say something about a crooked eye. You know.
All right.
When I used to work at another place, fixing cars.
Yeah.
There was a girl in the body shop. I used to call her Crookie Eye, you know.
Her eye was really crooked?
Yeah, it was crooked as hell.
Well, that's a nice name for someone with a crooked eye.
You said, listen, yep, it was crooked as hell. Crooked as hell.
I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be
mean. I just call you Crookie Eye because I love you.
Not to her. I would never be like, hey, what's up, Crookie Eye? You know what I'm saying? But it was a joke, whatever. But anyway, whatever. She was cute, though. So we were out one night. We were, whatever, hanging out or whatever. I tried to kiss Crookie Eye.
Oh, no.
I told you she was cute anyway.
Oh, my God.
She turned me down. I got turned down by a crooked eye bitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
I shouldn't even tell that story, but that's...
No. I would have taken that one. I would have taken that one to the grave.
But I thought, you might get a kick out of it,
I wish I had a sound effect that was like, oh, here we go. How about this?
Yeah, let's hear it again. One more time. I mean,
when you get turned down with somebody with a situation.
Yeah, she had a whole situation going, and she's like, no. I go, all right, this ain't gonna work out.
She turned you down, and then you turned her.
And I turned her all the way down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Over. You don't.
Like, do you know who I am? I'm the 1994 prom king.
That's right, the one and only.
Talk about boo. I want to. You guys know I've been going back to the gym, and I've been hitting it a little hard. And
get a nipple update?
What's the update on the gym, Mike?
Well, little gym etiquette. Now, maybe it's been a couple years since I've been back, but it's nothing new to me. I get there at 10 to 6. I leave at the same time every day. And 2 days this week, there was a gentleman standing stark naked brushing his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
I can't explain to you how bad it is. People, now I get it, you're changing, but don't walk around naked. Like, no one wants to see your piece. Like, just, yeah.
That's why.
Mike,
it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable.
Let me just say that. Did he have a big ass piece? You know what I'm saying?
Jeff, I didn't look. It made me uncomfortable.
You looked out of the corner of your eye.
I didn't look. Swear to God, I didn't
look.
It's
hard to not look. It's hard to not look.
The thing is like, I mean, it's like this big long hallway with mirrors and sinks, and it's like, it's a day. I mean, whatever. I like to wear my
surrounded.
I like to wear my banana hammock to the gym. I feel that that's more comfort. But I mean, honestly, man, you're gonna let your piece just hang out while you're brushing your teeth? I don't do that in my own bathroom. Yeah, I got a robe or a towel on.
Yeah, definitely some boxers on before I'm brushing.
Now, me and Jeff saw something a few years back, and I'll let him talk about it because I'm scarred from it. But go ahead, Jeff.
First of all, it was so cold today I had to wear 3 socks. You know what I'm saying? It was real cold today. But
I just got that.
But what Mike was talking about, when we used to lift at Gold's, we used to lift at this Gold's, right? And we knew everybody. I mean, we were always in there.
Yeah.
And my man B, he was dating one of the girls in the back, which, by the way, she used to order me cases of this. They don't even make it anymore, these Super Shake protein shakes. I mean, we used to get it for the same price they got them. But at any rate. So I'm in there. Yeah. I'm get done with my workout. I'm working out hard. I walk in there. There's this dude I'm probably in my middle 20s. And my man's in there. He's like probably in his middle 40s. He's dang blow drying his nutsack.
Oh.
Straight up Captain Morgan.
Like leg up. Morgan. Yeah, straight up, huh, Mike? Leg up talking about, woo. So I can't take it. I'm like, really? Really? I'm in there changing. So I go out to the I can't even believe what's going on, Like you're blow drying your nuts.
I love the blow dryer sound effect with your leg in the air.
Yeah. So
imagine Captain Morgan.
Did you say something to him?
I said something loud enough where he could hear it. You know what I'm saying?
The old back door.
Yeah. So
there was no back door at all at that moment. I can't even mention that.
So then I go out to, where you would check in or whatever, you'd give your name and all that shit, to the front desk.
Yeah.
And I go, Teresa. I go there. I go, there's a dude in there. He's blow drying his nutsack. And she's like, Jeff, shh. I go, no, that's fucked up. You shouldn't be blow drying his nuts in there. That's messed up. You don't do that. Like, look, you're going to change. You're going to take a shower, whatever. Towel dry your balls, dog.
Well, some people are going straight to work, but I never saw the need to blow dry my balls.
Powder them hoes up. Powder them up.
Gold Bond. If you need some Gold Bond, throw some Gold Bond down, but dry them up good with the towel.
For the record, right after that, they told me and Jeff that they don't want our kind around that gym anymore. I think
it was shortly after that.
There's no problem with it.
I have no over, Mike.
And they didn't want us there anymore. I do remember. They didn't want us there anymore.
He wanted to change it into more fitnessy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of meathead-ish.
We were fit as fuck.
Yeah, we were, but we were more meathead-ish fit than fitness.
You were also at the age to be really fit when you were going there.
Yeah. I mean, middle 20s, I was, benching some weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the other day when I was talking about Planet Fitness and I had to throw in how they only had 60-pound dumbbells, That was painful to me. I had to be like, I used to do way more than that, twice that.
I would throw my back out lifting up anything over 60 pounds right now. My back is fragile. I need to do something.
Kev, it feels good, man. I'm not lying. It feels good. It honestly does. And that muscle memory, like it remembers it. It's there. It feels so good. I cannot even lie.
I need to get back to it for sure. You guys
Kev, you wear some crazy shoes or something? Because, I was wearing these boots. these logger boots, you know what I'm saying? They had a heel on them. Then next thing you know, my back's always jacked up.
You're wearing high heels?
No, but I mean,
I almost spit my whole drink out.
Listen, these logger boots had a 2-inch heel on them. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't wearing nothing.
Logger boots. Logger boots. Let's see them. You got them? Let's see them.
You want me to grab them?
No.
High heels.
Listen, my back ain't because of wearing high heels. It's because I used to unload trucks as a kid at UPS. And I was always in a hurry to get out so we could go to a concert, so I'd unload the truck so fast, and I'd jangle my back around when when you're young, it doesn't matter. You get older, and you start paying for it. You guys want a Facebook status while I'm at it?
Facebook status.
All right, here's this. This was, I love the guy that posted this. And he apparently had a woman over at his house. Or he was at her house. I don't know whose house it was at. And so...
Hey, for the record, real quick, not to interrupt you, I'm really drunk.
Good. Let's go. Well, then you'll appreciate this. So
thank you very much.
There's comments under the. I put 2 of the comments in. It was just a back and forth. It's a status. A lady comments. He comments back. So it's a little out of what we've been doing. Out of order.
You put it online for the world to see. Now the 12 Mile Podcast is happy to read your
Facebook status.
I had the Jeffrey Osborne on repeat. Me and her off that yak. Then she goes in the other room, calls her 6-year-old child a bunch of dumb bitches for not being in the bed. So fucking turned off. Yeah, you. What kind of chick you messing with? I'm just saying. She needs her ass whooped. How you gonna call your child that? And she the dumbass. Ain't no school tomorrow. She the dummy. Leave the thoughts alone, honey. Laugh my ass off. And he says back, she watched Jeopardy and Shark Tank with me. Thought I had a winner. Damn. Oh, is that great? He said she watched Jeopardy and Shark Tank with him. He thought he had a winner.
Kevin, I have to say, putting that whatever it was in the background, that
on
really
the wings of love. That was
on the wings of love.
Hey, speaking of Shark Tank, we had another item arrive today that we found on Shark Tank.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is it better than the jar of cheese?
This is actually, I originally heard about this on Howard Stern, and then about 6 months later, it was on Shark Tank. That's when Tina took notice, and she wanted to get it. So I ordered it for Christmas, but it finally got here today. I'll show you what it is. Hang on, I got to get it, though. It's on the floor. Talk amongst yourselves.
Jeff, how's it going?
It's going all right, Mike. I'm still trying to find this shit on fucking Paris for you. I'm about to fuck you up in a minute. Don't worry, I'll find it.
Here it is. See this contraption here?
Toilet seat. It's a toilet seat.
You know what? It's for taking a dump. It's called the Squatty Potty.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Who needs the Squatty Potty at your house, Kev?
No, listen. This ain't...
Is that for Tico?
No, you don't know what this is. Yeah, well, apparently you don't know what this is. When you are sitting on the toilet, you pull this out and prop your feet up on this so that your knees are up by your chin more, and it's supposed to give you fuller elimination.
How much did you pay for that? Oh, my God.
Wait a second.
Money is burning a hole in your pocket, my friend.
No way, man.
How much did you pay for it?
I'm going to say it was under $20.
Okay, and did you want it or did Tina want it?
I think we both wanted it.
Oh, my God.
Does Tina have IBS shiz?
No, it has nothing to do with IBS. It has to do with, look, they even send you a booklet. It's like a newspaper.
You can read it while you're using it.
Yeah, it's like a newspaper. It's newspaper material, and it says, it's called the Daily Deuce.
What? The Daily Deuce.
Yeah.
Drop a deuce.
Apparently your colon needs to, or your, I don't know what the fuck needs to happen. Shit needs to stretch out like that. That's how we used to take shits in the ancient days. That's all I know.
I don't want to do anything like they did in the ancient days. They had ice boxes outside. Fuck that.
But dumping
if you quit eating that fake cheese, you could shit properly.
I actually brought all the things we ever brought from Shark Tank up, just in case we wanted to see them.
Do you have the jar of cheese? I want the jar of cheese again.
I texted Tina for a beer. Ooh, she texted back. She said she'll bring me a beer. You want me to bring the cheese
jar
again?
of cheese. Yeah, I want you to take another taste.
Did she order another jar of the fake cheese shiz?
It came as 3 jars, dude.
3 jars, because last time you said that was it.
You know why they send 3? Because you'll never order it again.
No, she ate all of that one, and then there was 2 more. So hang on. And the cheese.
Stands alone.
Spicy chia. All right, but wait a minute. I'll show you the other couple of things that we got from there. Because you know what? Even people were asking about that Groove book, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hang on.
Groove book's great.
Yeah.
I'm sold on that.
You're awesome, Mike. That's
No,
what
you're
I'm talking
awesome.
about. No, you're awesome. And Guy Marley is awesome with the And when I
Guy
find
Marley.
this shit, Guy Marley is looking dapper as a motherfucker.
With the luxurious hair.
Yeah, you know what he needs is this belt.
You bought that on Shark Tank?
This is called a mission belt. See?
Ladies and gentlemen, someone with money burning a hole in his pocket,
Nope,
Kevin
check it out.
Call.
Look, you put this in there, and it ratchets the belt, right? So you can.
The fuck do you need that for?
Because you know when you after lunch you just want to adjust it like 2 centimeters, you can do
Shizzle.
it with this, not with
Kevin, you
It
bought
don't make
that?
you feel like a fat ass, Mike. That's why Shiz is
I
getting
buy a
fat
nice
over there.
belt, man. I mean, I my belts are nice. I mean, I would not buy a ratchet. I take pride in my belt.
Yeah,
Kevin,
Shiz is getting fat.
Kevin,
He's getting fat.
how much did you pay for that ratchet belt? I cannot believe you bought that.
I don't even tuck shirts in anymore, dude.
It's probably an automatic release, so when he eats his fucking McDonald's, he sneaks it out and he gets his ranch, it just automatically ratchets out like...
No, it's a great belt. Hey, for anybody watching, this is a fantastic belt. You can hate on it all you want. I don't even tuck my shirts in. I found a place online called untuckit.com. They make dress shirts that are made to be untucked. So
It's got a silent release, Mike. That way you don't feel fat.
I had a few belts that actually were nice that were gold, and I like gold. The buckle was gold. I threw them away and donated some of them because they're gold. I mean, you gotta have a nice belt.
Tina's here. She brought me the cheese. She brought me a beer. She's in a robe.
Oh my!
I wish you could hear us cheer for her to get on camera.
Yay!
You remember Shiz? You remember what? Tell us about Rodney. You remember Rodney when he seen that picture?
I don't remember.
I remember that when he
That
seen the
picture-
picture of Tina. I remember.
So, yeah. All right, so here, I'll tell it if Kev don't remember. So,
Someone at work.
Yeah.
Someone at work. He's a porter. He's been there a long time. He's the only porter you ever met to get salary. Well, we got 2 of them that get salary, but whatever.
Highest paid porter in town. By the way, apparently I've made a switch to the Carolina Pale Ale.
Ooh, he's out of the Magic Hat number 9s. He had 6 of them.
You just grab what you saw first.
I'm done drinking for the rest of the night.
You're gay. All right, so listen. So Rodney comes up by Kev's desk, and Kev's got a picture of his wife sitting there. He goes, every time I see that picture of your wife, Kev, it's like, boing,
Yeah, he did. Who says that? Who would say that?
I mean, it's a compliment. It's a backhanded
That's a compliment.
Yeah, that's a weird compliment.
Might be a weird compliment, but you weren't trying to punch him over it because you didn't even know how to take it. You were like, huh?
Thanks.
Thanks
a lot.
That's how somebody that doesn't know how to communicate compliments you.
That's true.
Yeah, like, hey, your wife gives me a boner every time I look at her picture. I mean, that's how that translates.
Oh.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, so listen, here's the other cheese, and then Tina bought some leggings that go under boots from there, too. So
I bet you that chick at work wish she had those on today.
Yeah, these actually, check it out. These you put on, I don't know, they stick out of the top of the boots. They fancy up your boots, make it look like you got some
like
lace going on under them.
It's like them Hunter fold them over boots.
They look good. They look good. I give her.
You know, Jeff, you've been talking about these Hunter boots that have 2-inch heels. I don't know, bro. I don't think any Hunters would wear boots
I
with
did
2-inch
not
heels.
say anything about Hunter boots with 2-inch heels. I said logger boots with 2-inch heels.
I don't think loggers
Hunter
would be
boots
wearing boots
are
with
rain
2-inch heels
boots.
on it.
If you knew anything, like Hunter boots are rain boots, and they're overpriced rain boots, and then they got these crazy ass socks that flip over them for style that they get you for another $40 or something for.
You know what I know? If someone bought me some boots with 2-inch heels on them, I would tell them to take them fucking back.
Hey, Kev, get these peasants out of here. Ring the bell again.
I don't even know how to get them out. What do you want? Are you ready for the horns?
Yeah, get the horns again. Get out of here, Mike, you peasant bitch.
Kev, you'd wear 2-inch heel boots? Tell me, you'd wear 2-inch heel boots?
Well, if we're doing the math on it, 2 inches, probably this high. I mean, if the whole... No, I wouldn't...
I'm getting the fuck...
I mean, I claim 6 is like this.
All right. Jeff's getting them. He's getting
I want your true opinion, Kevin. You can't hold back. I want the honesty.
Heels don't do much for me anyway. Jeff,
my boots have like they're rubber. I don't know. They're guys' boots.
Hey, I figured it out, Mike. I figured it out.
Yeah, he doesn't want to show them.
No. I got these bitches.
All right, hang on. Let me get you on screen here. All right.
Yeah, 'cause I figured Mike probably just ain't manly enough for these bitches.
Oh.
No.
Well.
And steel toes just in case I need to kick you in your face.
Ooh.
I guess that's what those are for.
Fired up. Why is he so fired up tonight?
He's wearing high heels.
No, you got him mad talking about France earlier.
Mike's talking shit. Oh, yeah. And I'm still trying to find that shiz where I read that. But I had that shit on this computer right here. I was reading it. And they said minutes after a satirical comic came out. But
yeah, I believe that the comic probably came out that day, but it was not just a random once in a lifetime.
It's a magazine.
No. It was not once in a lifetime.
They've been doing it for a while.
They've been doing it a while.
I read that they've been doing it for a while, but then they came out and talking about Allah Akbar.
Oh, yeah.
That means great God or whatever. And they said that since they were talking shit about these motherfuckers running around in flip-flops throwing fucking rocks at people most of the time, then now they're going to come in there and they said they were trying to teach them respect. Fuck them.
I don't like, anything done in the name of religion.
No, me neither.
I can't hate on somebody for believing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I believe in what terrorists are doing, but like Islam itself, I don't believe Islam is built on what we're being told by the terrorists. Ain't the voice of Islam, really.
Listen.
Man, we're opening Pandora's box, you guys. I'm not trying.
No. Shouldn't go.
All right, real quick.
We all got opinions on it. We all got opinions on it.
Real quick though, I don't want to get into it either, but. This morning I was listening to the radio or whatever, some talk show, and some dude called up and he said I read the Quran. He said it basically does say, all this shit. He said
hang on. It's all how it's interpreted.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone sees it differently.
After reading it, listen, and I haven't read it. So again, this is 12 Mile Podcast
Religion.
Religion, yeah, that's really what we need to open up.
Welcome to church, y'all.
Welcome to church. He said that there is no other way to really interpret it. He said that these other people come out and say, oh, well, we're going to, it's interpreted this way. He said, no, when you read it, there is no other interpretation of it. And these fundamentalist mugs are doing what it says in there. So you know what? You want to
talk religion?
Let's love each other.
The Dalai Lama said it best. They said, what's your religion? He said, kindness is my religion.
There you go. That's Dalai Lama. Follow him.
That's my religion. If you want to,
That's Buddhist, Jeff. That's Buddhist.
It's not. He was not claiming a religion one way or the other.
We know what religion the Dalai Lama is.
And if we're talking about the Buddha, he wouldn't have wanted anything to be a religion. There wouldn't be Buddhism.
All I'm saying is if your religion says to shoot people up and get rid of this and that, then suck my dick.
Well, I don't think it says that, so you're not.
We're not going there.
You wouldn't be referring to. I'll speak on your behalf.
Listen,
you wouldn't be referring to that.
Well, all right. Well, maybe instead of a Facebook status, we're gonna do a Quran status.
No. No religion. You know what we'll talk about though? I got a Bill Cosby update. Because I read about Bill Cosby.
He's fucked. Yeah, what Felicia Rashad just talked, didn't she?
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she came out in his defense, but I guess he was doing a show in London, Ontario, and a lady got up. I mean, he seems to be taking this well. A lady gets up. He goes, where are you going? Lady in the crowd gets up. He says, where are you going? She said, to get a drink. and he said, "You have to be careful about drinking around me nowadays."
Yeah, I read that too. Yeah, I read that too. He made a joke.
Yeah, and the whole place lost it, and then about 5 minutes later, somebody yelled, "Rapist! Rapist!" and they had to carry him out.
Yeah, to carry him out
Carry
with the jihad.
Carry the yeller out, yeah. So that's the Bill Cosby update.
Boy, you got anything positive?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, can I, real quick, while we're on some negative?
No.
Can I just say the Lions?
Don't even start that.
Can we just talk on it for 1 second? Because this isn't one penalty, Mike. This is 3 penalties in the same play.
Do you know that on 75 there's a bunch of people, like this group of people rented billboards? I don't know if you saw that, Kev. I haven't seen them. A buddy of mine I went and had drinks with last night said he saw them all the way up 75 and 94. They rented them, and it said Detroit L-Y Lion.
What kind of place do you think this is? What kind of place do you think this is?
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Did Dad send you that, Kev?
I come prepared.
Did Dad send you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent it to me too. And then did he send you the other one with the officials with the blind sticks and the dogs?
No.
Oh, he didn't. I think Uncle Rick sent that.
As Lions fans, that's a tough way.
Even Obama commented on Wednesday. He was here. He's like, "Yeah, I have a hard time dealing with if I was Lions fan."
Yeah.
Now they're talking about they're going to be changing some rules. We got the Calvin Johnson rule already, and then we're going to have all of a sudden Des Bryant's on the field, no helmet off rule, and a holding call and a pass interference, but none of them get called rule because the officials are partying with the dang Dallas Cowboys in the booty lounge. That's fucked up. I'm preaching tonight.
I don't even have anything to say about it. I think
Can we get a boo to the refs?
Yeah, here it is. They got, who knows what happened. Maybe they got paid off.
That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I had to say it. I had to get it off my chest because I've been feeling horrible about it.
I'll tell you, off the subject, but I saw something about a lady. Get this. Guy and a lady getting a divorce. He's a big oil tycoon guy. And I guess the court said you owe her $975 million, right?
Ooh, that's a lot.
And
for the record, didn't he say, fuck you, he ain't paying it, Kev? He said he don't got it?
No, that's not what he said.
No, I thought I read that somewhere.
No, actually, quite the opposite. She said, I'm not taking it because I'm going to appeal that ruling because I think you're worth $18 billion and I want half. So could you imagine not accepting a check for $975 million?
Kevin, I just want to say, I don't make that much money, but when they say half, they fucking mean half. And we don't, when we think about half, it's like, yeah, half, but it's half, bro. It's half.
That's why.
Hey, half for happiness might be worth it. Just saying.
Well, that's true.
Half for happiness. Half for fucking happiness.
The king again. I'm here. I'm here all night, folks.
Write that down. Write it
down.
down. Yep. We've been here almost all night.
I'll tell you what, I know a lot of mugs make a whole lot more money than me, and they're way less happy than me, so fuck off.
I heard that.
I do my thing.
Yeah, you just got to make the choice to be happy. You been meditating, Jeff? By
Kev, I swear to you, like, when New Year's hit, I go, all right, I'm going to, like, I didn't make a New Year's resolution, but the 2 things that I did say that I was going to try to do, I was trying to get back to meditating because I find it very helpful in burning my stresses away. Yeah. I really do. I don't care what anybody says.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. Something about having 20 minutes of complete peace and quiet that does me a lot of good. Maybe it's just me. I shut my brain up. and I also said I was going to try to stick with trying to play the guitar. But again, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to stick with playing the guitar for a year already. I played it for maybe 4 or 5 weeks, you know, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just got to find the time, and I got shit going on, and I'll get to it, you know.
You got to make the time for that kind of thing.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to play the guitar. I ain't no Jimi Hendrix, apparently, obviously, but
well, if you want a good book on, I mean, I told you about meditating, but if you want a good book on it, or anybody wants a good book on it, Success Through Stillness by Russell Simmons, of all people.
And Russell Simmons is like a crazy advocate of it. You know? I mean,
Def Comedy Jam.
But Mike, he's a TM meditation ninja.
Yeah, transcendental meditation. He, you know, the Beastie Boys, the song where it goes, manager is crazy. He always smokes dust. He's got his own room at the back of the bus. Yeah, that's about Russell Simmons. They said he used to just smoke dust all the time, and his nickname used to be Rush because he was just always on uppers and going and going and going.
And now when you see him, he's like
the dang Black Dalai Lama.
Smoking pot.
I don't think so.
He's like Slowpoke Rodriguez when I look at him, you know.
He's...
Let me tell you something, dude. You know, less people are drinking now, more people are smoking pot. And I ain't trying to open up this whole conversation, but, you know, don't be a fool to believe the other way.
No, I'm not saying one way or the other. If you're referring to Russell Simmons, I don't believe he does. He may. Wouldn't surprise me if he did, but it doesn't matter. He is in the zone when it comes to life.
Yeah.
Like he's meditation. He's in the zone, dude.
Mike, real quick on that subject. Personally, I would rather have my kids smoking a little weed. I mean, I know this is messed up.
I would too.
I would rather have them smoking a little weed than drinking and driving, but whatever. But in my opinion, that leads to a whole bunch of other stuff. But bullshit. The kids now, you can't even argue that, Mike. So don't even get into that on here.
You don't have to go to the drug dealer to buy weed anymore. You ain't gonna find the coke and other stuff.
Really.
Weed's way safer than alcohol.
We don't need to get into that. But I mean, really,
apparently we're into that.
But, Kev, he can't win that conversation.
I'll win it all day.
Anyway, no, you won't. You ain't never won it every time we ever had it. But anyway, it's not even that. Now, these kids, they're not on that. They're like, it's prescription stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst of all, in my opinion.
It is bad. Vicodin,
it's the worst of all.
Vicodin, and you know what else? Adderall. You know, real quick. I have ADHD. I think we all can realize that. And a friend at work gave me an Adderall and said, "Hey man, it'll put you in the zone." And I always heard it's good for ADHD.
Sorry about
and
that.
I am not an advocate of taking pills that other people give you, so I took it. I went outside.
You almost died, Mike. You almost died.
I smoked 4 cigarettes thinking of how I'm going to tell my boss that I need to go to the hospital. I will never, ever do that again. I mean, I am high strung as they get. But whatever. Public service announcement. But if you're taking Adderall to get shit done, that is not the way to fucking do it.
Adderall is like doing coke?
It's like cocaine.
It's like doing coke, yeah.
It was like doing coke. I felt like I did way too much coke. And not that, that's just not the way to do it. And whatever. I mean, I get it, to each its own, but that's not the way to do it. I mean, I'm a little high strung, so a little weed does me well. I mean, whatever. There's my thing. That's why I don't drink. But
Kev, that shit was supposed to slow him down and make him concentrate.
No way.
He's out back. He's like, I gotta go. I don't know what to do. I can't quit smoking. I can't quit smoking. He's like, this is like my third smoke. I
don't know if it was quite like that, but I was smoking some smoke.
Oh, you were like that, Mike. You were like that. That ain't no joke. I mean, you were in a full-blown, dang near panic attack.
I won't deny that. I was not down with that. I felt like I did way too much coke, and I am not trying to feel like that again. I drink a little coffee, and I mean, who needs that?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, kids are the pills are the thing. You're right. No,
skill parties.
It's easy to hide. It's just easy to hide. You don't come home stinking like booze. You don't.
I hate to put myself out there, you guys, but, you know, most people drink a Red Bull to feel like I do normally for 15, 20 minutes. I can smoke a little weed and feel like a normal person for 15, you know, for an hour. And I don't know, man, all those pills and stuff, they're not good. They're not good. And I know people, friends of mine that I love and I feel strongly for, that take Vicodin every day, and they'll tell you to your face that they need it, but you know as well as I do, they don't.
They're all opiates, you know. And
there's exceptions to the rule, though, when it comes to, like, when you talk about legalizing marijuana and things like that. You know, there's a lot of people going to abuse that. Most people don't need medical marijuana.
Most people.
Okay, but you're going to put people.
That come of it. The good things that come of it. Listen,
I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm for, like, decriminalizing it. I don't even want to get into the debate on it, but, like, I feel like once it's legal, kids are going to be all over it pretty hard.
That's the old man in you, Kevin. Bullshit. So you think I don't drink? I work 60 hours a week. I take care of my kids. I do everything I have. So I sit on the porch.
No. You're an exception.
They're going to take me to jail.
No, you're an exception.
Take me to jail.
No.
You just said decriminalize.
The fucking taxes that I pay are huge.
Decriminalize it. I wouldn't say send you to jail for that. But when it comes to legalizing it, like federally legalizing marijuana, I don't know. I'm not. You know, don't send a guy to jail for smoking a joint. Don't even fine him. That's stupid, right? So, you know, if somebody's got a pound of weed in their car, that kind of seems like a lot to have. They're not just having that necessarily to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even care if you sell it. Go ahead, sell it. Do your thing. I don't care. It's pot. But I'm just saying, you can't say... Like, in my opinion, if it goes, Mike, you can shake your head all you want.
You're so wrong. This is the most incorrect statement you're going to say. Go ahead. Shoot.
No. You cannot say that it is not a gateway drug. You cannot.
It's a gateway because you're going to the drug dealer who has other drugs. Bullshit.
Mike, before it was legal, you were arguing the same bullshit, but you had another point. Bullshit.
We ain't going to get anywhere on this, right?
Kevin, off the top of your head, what's worse? Don't look at it the way the government does. Cigarettes or marijuana? Honestly. From your heart, not from the way things are regulated. Cigarettes or marijuana? What's more addictive?
I'll be very honest in my answer here. I'm going to give you here's what I truly believe. Cigarettes are terrible for you. They cause cancer. There's no doubt about it. They kill you. That being said, they don't change your mental state all day long, and other than really needing to have one, and, you know, but they don't change you, they don't slow you down, they don't do anything like that like weed does. I will say, when I came to visit from here up to Detroit last summer, I noticed, like, some kids were looking like some zombies, dude, a lot. So... And, you know, medical marijuana is legal there. I don't like cigarettes either. I wish cigarettes weren't legal because I don't want my kids smoking them. But I kind of think marijuana does more harm to you as a person than cigarettes do. Cigarettes aren't healthy. Marijuana makes you pretty lazy. If you're a kid who starts smoking really young and then just gets caught up in the marijuana culture.
Listen, Mike, my uncle... He said he smoked weed in 4th grade, huh, Kev?
Fourth grade, though, but that's a totally different animal.
4th grade. He's smoking weed in 4th grade. Guess where he's at right now?
That had nothing to do with smoking weed. That had nothing to do with smoking weed.
It doesn't, because
if you're smoking weed in 4th grade, things are already going in that. I mean, we're not getting into the stuff.
We're not going to get anywhere.
But I'm just saying, from 4th grade, he's smoking weed. He graduates all the way to heroin, and he's in prison.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've heard.
No, it isn't ridiculous.
I've never tried heroin. I've never seen heroin.
You've seen plenty of shit that other people that didn't smoke
But that's the situation I've been in, Jeff. We know that. I mean, I haven't been a sheltered life.
You're the only
not
one.
A shelter, not a sheltered life.
Speaking of drug addicts, it was Elvis Presley's birthday. Maybe yesterday.
Oh yeah, died taking a shit because he did too many drugs, right?
Yeah. You know what he said before he died?
Started with marijuana.
Jeff, what was his last word before he died?
Corn.
Oh man, yeah, he was overrated to me. Elvis was.
I don't know, Kev.
I never dug Elvis.
Hey, you guys, real quick. You know what the snake said when the elephant stepped on him?
No. Oh wait, we got to put you on screen. We didn't know it was a silent punchline.
Here's the answer.
Oh, it froze up. Oh, the screen froze up the whole time you were doing it. One more time.
All right. Oh, that was a bad joke.
Yeah. My dad told me a divorce joke today. You want to hear the divorce joke, and then we'll go? He said, guy won the lottery.
I heard it, Shiz.
All right. I told it wrong already.
No.
I'm the worst joke teller. Guy says to his wife, if I won the lottery, what would you do? She said, I'd take half and head for the hills. He said, well, I won $12 last night. Here's $6. Get out of here.
I cracked up when I read that.
Yeah. Well, I think we did it. We solved the problems of the world, legalized marijuana, terrorism, you name it. We did it.
Gym etiquette.
We covered the whole gamut.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not blow dry your nuts.
Ever. Yeah. All right, Brother Jeff, Sugar White Mike, for Guy Marley, who didn't have much to say.
We'll see in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're not sure if we're going to be here. We'll be in Disney. We're not sure if we'll be on or not next week. So.
And I got a GM outing at the end of the month, so it might be a few weeks.
We'll have some programming notes coming up. But in the meantime, everybody be safe on the cold, snowy roads. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Peace.